La editora THQ Nordic Mobile y la desarrolladora Snapshot Game lanzarán Disney Epic Mickey Rebrashed para iOS a través de la App Store y Android a través de Google Play el 16 de septiembre por $16 según anunciaron las compañías. Originalmente se lanzó para PlayStation 5, Series, PlayStation 4, One, Switch y PC a través de Steam y GOG y llegará a Switch 2 el 6 de octubre. Way of the Hunter 2 abandonará el acceso anticipado y se lanzará para PlayStation 5, Series y PC a través de Steam el 29 de septiembre, según anunció la editora THQ Nordic y la desarrolladora Nine Rocks Games. Ya se puede reservar e incluye el contenido descargable Heirloom Pack. La secuela del juego de caza de mundo abierto se lanzó en acceso anticipado para PC a través de Steam el 26 de marzo. La actualización Spirit Mastery and Crafting para la versión de acceso anticipado del juego de rol de acción Titan Quest 2 ya está disponible, según anunció la editora THQ Nordic y la desarrolladora Goldman Games. El juego ya está disponible en acceso anticipado para PC a través de Steam y Epic Games Store. Su lanzamiento completo está previsto para PlayStation 5, 6 y PC.
Many of our players have been eagerly expecting the Spirit Mastery and the summoner gameplay that this mastery offers. Here we have a level 20 Spirit focused summoner. The overall idea with our build here is that our summons will do the majority of the damage while we support them with some spellcasting. Our greater summon, Athenacross, will be dealing the bulk of our damage. Other than its high vitality damage from regular attacks, we have set it up to cast Arcane Blast, which sends out 3 projectiles that deal damage in an area on impact. We have also picked modifiers to increase its damage greatly, but at the cost of its health. We'll need to compensate for that with healing. To heal our summons, we can make use of the Deathward Beam. Normally a damaging ability that can pass through targets, we have modified it to heal allies targeted. Of course, you could also use this on other allies, such as your friends in co-op. In Titan Quest 2, you typically have some dedicated empowering skills for your summons, but Deathward Beam can be modified to do this itself. For more damage, we also have our lesser summons, the Eidolon Guards. They are powerful but lose health over time. We have modified this aspect to slow down this health loss. Healing them with Deathward Beam will empower and heal them, increasing their lifespan substantially. Quite importantly, both our summon types can apply the Doom effect, a powerful way to deliver vitality damage once high stat counts are reached. Extended combat makes your summons quite deadly indeed. We can be even more deadly by adding Soul Vortex. This is a powerful vitality damage spell that also pulls non-boss enemies towards its center. With the Weaken modifier, it can also reduce enemy resistance values over time, and we have also modified it to increase the damage of our summons inside the vortex. Combining all of these into a loop of summoning Eidolon Guards on the regular, followed by pinning enemies in a place with Soul Vortex, and then healing the Eidolon Guards with Deathward Beam, makes for a rather powerful combo. Ideally, you can line up the beam with the Athena cross as well, but positioning needs to be ideal for this. Several other playstyles will be available, especially once you combine what Spirit offers with the other masteries. But even within it, there's plenty to explore, such as health sacrifice, executions, and plenty of life stealing and debuffs. Another feature many have been eager for is crafting. Our first iteration will include salvaging of items and basic item manipulation for an escalating cost of gold and crafting materials. Each salvaged item will offer you basic materials as well as one linked to its rarity. You can salvage items in groups or use the hammer to salvage individual items from your inventory. Once you find an item mostly to your liking, you will be able to add in a fix in case your base item has fewer than the maximum possible. Of course, there are limitations to this. Specific types of items can't roll every affix. Sometimes you will have items where the values of your affixes could be better. You will now be able to reforge one affix per item. It might take a whole bunch of attempts to get to where you want to be. This can get quite costly. There's also the scenario where your item has the maximum number of affixes, but one of them is no good for your build. You can replace that affix to find one more to your benefit. Things are a little different when it comes to epic items though. If you like, you can give them a one-off level up, enabling you to make use of them for a little longer before you would need to farm for another one at a higher level. You will be unable to change the nature of these items though. The Spirit and Crafting update is available as part of the Titan Quest 2 Early Access right now. We are looking forward to your feedback about the new gameplay, and we will be working hard on the remainder of our Early Access roadmap. There is a campaign to finish, and we will be polishing the entirety of the game for our 1.0 release.
La editora Tachiku Nordic y la desarrolladora Tarsier Studios han lanzado el DLC de Prisioner del juego de aventuras de terror cooperativo REANIMAL por $10, 8 libras, 10 euros, 1430 yenes. El título ya está disponible para PlayStation 5, Series, Switch 2 y PC mediante Steam, Epic Game Store y GOG. La editora Tachiku Nordic y la desarrolladora Whippy han publicado un nuevo trailer del juego de plataformas de scroll lateral dibujado a mano de Eternal Life of Goldman, titulado ¿Qué dibujaría yo? El juego está disponible para PlayStation 5, Series, Switch y PC a través de Steam y Microsoft Store. También estará disponible mediante GamePass.
What would I draw if I still remembered how to hold a brush? Certainly not your portrait. It's already everywhere I look. What would I draw if I could still see color? Perhaps a house, overgrown with green ivy. A place we never lived. Nighttime streets golden in the lantern light. A city we never knew. A train disappearing in the blue haze of dawn. A trip we never took. What would I draw if I still believed drawings come to life? My vigilance. Your conscience. Our peace.
La aventura gráfica Moomin Midsummer Madness se lanzará este otoño para Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch y PC vía Steam, según anunció la editora Sushiku Games y la desarrolladora Crossbridge Game Studios. También habrá ediciones físicas para las portátiles de Nintendo. La editora de Chukunordi y la desarrolladora Alchemy Interactive han detallado sus planes de contenido posterior al lanzamiento de Gothic Remake. Entre las nuevas características que llegarán se incluye el modo foto, el modo Marvin, una progresión alternativa y compatibilidad con Kiss the Mods. El título está disponible para PlayStation 5, Series y PC vía Steam.
To get you the latest news around the Gothic Remake. This year, it's different, because 2 months ago, we finally shipped the game. We want to use this opportunity to say thank you to all of you, and especially those who've been part of this journey for a very long time and always supporting us. Thanks for everything, for giving us feedback, putting out reactions, for telling us your thoughts, and all the content and creations you put out about Gothic 1 Remake. For us, this is very valuable, because we are here for the long run.
It's amazing to see how immersed you become in our version of a mining colony. Watching you to discuss and discover every little detail of the world and the characters has been incredibly amazing. And that's what we hoped the game would inspire. So thank you guys, thanks for playing.
It's fantastic to see you playing Gothic and discovering all the hidden secrets we add. And we are following closely also the balancing and the progression of the game to fit perfect to the Gothic players. Thanks for playing and welcome back to the colony.
So through the visual design of the world, but also through my music and sound effects, we were really striving to make the colony feel like a real place. And now to watch you get really immersed and actually feel something in this world is the best experience. And talking about watching you, yes, we are watching your live streams, we're watching your videos, we're reading the comments, the messages, the reports. So thank you very much. Especially thank you for going on this journey with us and for keeping this wonderful world of Gothic alive.
We are here for the long run. This means that every piece of feedback will be considered and be very important for the future. So over the next couple of months, we plan to continue to update the Gothic 1 Remake. First and foremost, there will be bug fixes and further polishing updates. We're going to analyze what's important to be fixed and improved. But we not only have these updates, we also have new features planned. For example, photo mode, the Marvin mode, some new mode that will feature alternative progression mechanics, and some mod support. We look forward what you're gonna build with it, and we'll continuously upgrading it with more possibilities for modding. And at one point, we're gonna announce our new game, which will probably be next year at this showcase. Thank you for playing Gothic 1 Remake. Thanks for following us. Thanks for believing in us. So see you in the Valley of Mines. May Innos be with you.
La actualización versión 1.3 del juego de rol de acción sobrenatural de mundo abierto Neverness to Everness, de carácter gratuito y titulado Rising from the Moonlight Fog, se lanzará el 19 de agosto, según anunciaron la editora Perfect World Games y la desarrolladora J Studios. El título está disponible para PlayStation 5, PC mediante descarga del cliente, Steam, Epic Game Store, iOS y Android.
これはゲーム絶対生き残って先輩逃げて宴の始まりよ。さあ召されし者たち、ルールの限りここで食らい合いなさい。霧の巣で生き残れるのはただ一人、最後の勝者のみ。その者には望む戦利品を何度も一つ、異能さえも手に入るのよ。